Oh my god. Oh. Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are watching the 3.1 special program of Honkai Star Rail. I'm so excited to see the next part of Amphorius. I am so curious. We will talk about the characters as well in a separate video. I want to talk about the drip marketing of Caceres and Anaxa. And also, I think we missed Tribi and Midays. So I want to check them out as well and see if they also have like question marks in their descriptions in the splash art or in the drip marketing. Real quick, I had a wisdom tooth removal surgery about a week ago. So my jaw is like a little bit swollen or like the part here. So I had a bruise here as well, and they removed like 3 teeth, like 2 in a normal way, like ripping them out, and 1 they had to cut out. So I was like, I looked bad. I looked really bad. So yeah, just a quick side note here. But let's head back to Amphorius. I am very excited. We will watch the start of the program normally through the live stream, but the live stream has bad quality. So I will pull up the trailer separately to like watch it in better quality with like subtitles and everything. And then we will head back into the live program. What I also want to do is I want to rewatch the trailer in a separate video again. So this video will contain my first reaction to the trailer, and then we will go into a separate video and I will like rewatch it the same times as we did it previously. I will rewatch it multiple times and we will see what we can grasp or what we can see there. I am so excited, so I will skip this now and we will start with the program. So yeah, but before we head right into it, as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video. And I would say let's just start. It's been 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. I'm so excited. I love Amphorius. Sponsored by Lady Aglaya. Okay.
In the legends begin.
Wait, before we start, we will also watch the trailer in Japanese because I'm playing Amphorius in Japanese dub, so we will of course watch it in Japanese as well. But yeah, since the program is English, we're starting with the English version.
The world was just a lump of flour.
Okay.
The
Is that trivia again? It is, right?
And Albert was born from the dough.
Mide.
Titan granted it a divine body.
Okay,
and the
fatigue.
Titan bestowed it with thought. Add in rich emotions, noble virtues. Oh, and don't forget a pinch of
I'm so
mischief.
curious about how Mide is going to
After
be
that,
like the
The
strife.
romance titan transformed into
Wait, what?
golden butterfly.
Wait, what did I want to say? I'm so curious about how Mide is obtaining like the title of strife.
Eyes, gently touching their chests to grant them the ability to love.
There is no word for romance in the Kremnoan language.
Is
Okay.
that so? I heard Nikador once failed in love and even got into a fight with their rival.
Huh? That's just a baseless slander. A wild tale meant to tarnish Nikador's name.
Oh, Dee. This story is quite well known in Akama.
Lady Trebios, let me explain. Nikador is not that kind of titan.
Why not?
The first bird was born.
It's so
Albie,
cute.
do you like this story?
This
Albie?
Amphorius place. Maybe I shouldn't have come.
That's so
On such a
funny.
romantic day, why don't we raise a toast to all the love and beauty in the world?
Okay, trailer time. Okay, let's go. I'm so excited.
Vitamos, can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you?
Wait, is that this Gonas type guy? Oh, these shots.
Your mortal body, King of Kremnos.
He's so cool. I love him. Oh my god. The music is crazy.
This journey is forged in bloody flames.
Did you see? Oh. Huh?
3 molded life with their hands.
Wait. I'm sorry for pausing, even though this is the first reaction. What happened there, Finan? What was the... Can we go back? Like, the shots here were a little bit... The crotch shot? Bro, what is happening? Finan, what is going
3 molded
on?
life with their hands.
Okay,
And
we are
3
back here.
guided Calamity's gate. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the
What a
threads
nice
of fate.
place. That is like Cersei's place, right? They are so cute. I love them. Cute. Oh. Wait, they're so funny. Oh,
Time to end this.
this guy again. To the fire. Bro, is that?
Destined to be crowned.
What? Oh, an exile.
Stay alive.
Killed in a single blow.
Casterus.
It's now my turn to fight against it.
What the hell is happening? What? Wait. Okay, we can skip that. We are going back to the special program. We have to watch this again in a separate video, as I said before, because I really want to go through every shot. Like, and I have a theory about, like, this guy that we are fighting. Like, where is he? Anaxa, Casterus. This guy. I have a theory about this, you know, because I'm like seeing people thinking that this is like Finan in some kind of way. I don't know, but I actually think it's Thanatos, you know, in some kind of way, or maybe, yeah, it could be Thanatos because of the... Did you see how Casterus... Okay, let's just go back to the special program. I will see you in a separate video where we are analyzing this, rewatching it. So this was my first impression. Let's go back. Like, this trailer was insane. Like, Finan stabbing Midday. That was crazy.
Ooh, and whether or not your world has a day-night cycle.
We
Good
are back.
morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.1 Light Slips the Gate, Shadow Greets the Throne special program. I'm your host, Albert. First, let's have our
You know what I'm
esteemed guests introduce
confused about?
themselves.
Hello, everyone.
I thought
I am
Mide's father
the
was
successor
called
of Kremnos.
Euriporn or something like
Greetings,
that.
everyone.
Or
I am
Euriporn.
Agalaya.
Once again, a warm welcome
Why did
to
you
our
say Son of
Chrysos heirs.
Gorgos?
Your golden presence has made this special program
Is it a
shine even
place,
brighter.
Gorgos?
You flatter
Maybe.
us, Mr. Albert.
I forgot.
By the way, how did you come to Amphorius? Did you
Hmm?
travel here with the 2 trailblazers by any chance?
Oh,
Maybe.
it's a long story. One for another time. For now, let's just say that in Amphorius, it'll be my duty to host this special program for everyone.
Welcome, Albie. Even though today's program has
I
just
love her
begun,
nicknames. Like,
feels like we've
Firechamp
already
is
revealed a
my
lot
favorite
about the new
nickname for
version, haven't we?
Finan.
Oh, how so, Treeby?
Look, the version title, Light Slips the Gate, Shadow Greets the Throne, combined with the trailer we just watched, makes it clear that Dee will really shine this time.
If that's
True.
the case, Lady Tribios, then as a demigod of Yanis, the Passage Titan, you must also play a key role.
Patience, everyone.
True.
Whether this is
Like,
true
everyone
will
was
all be
involved.
revealed
Like,
in
in the
Trailblaze
trailer,
mission
right?
of
We had like
version
Casterus,
3.1.
Anaxes, Tribby, as
So
well
in
as
the last
Midday and
chapter,
Finan.
Nikador's core flame was retrieved.
True.
And now, another Chrysos heir, Finan, faces the Titan's trial.
With the
He will
arrival of the
lose,
trailblazers, the flame chase journey reached a major breakthrough.
True.
Together, the trailblazers and the Chrysos heirs reclaimed Nikador's core flame. Afterward, Finan resolved to undergo the trial to ascend to demigodhood and inherit the divine power of strife.
But as Nikador once murmured to Snowy, your will wavers. We're
True.
worried that Snowy's inner turmoil might affect his performance.
There's no need for undue worry, teacher.
The question
On the
is,
flame chase
what
journey,
has
the Chrysos
or
heirs
what is he
support one another.
supposed to
Even if
do
something
during the
unexpected
trial?
happens to Finan, we've prepared contingencies to ensure the trial proceeds smoothly.
Really?
Impressive as always, Aglaya. Ever so meticulous.
As you all know, the flame chase journey is still pressed for time. With Nikador's core flame reclaimed, it's time to plan for the next one.
I'm concerned, like
Does
Finan
this
stabbing
mean we're going
Mide.
to battle another Titan?
Hey, not all core flames need to be reclaimed through violence.
I don't know if like Mide is the correct pronunciation because everyone just calls him Mide in like English, but I think you don't call him Mide if you want to be more within a Greek pronunciation, because I think the Y is usually not a Y in Greek language. Or at least how you pronounce them in German. That's why I call him Mide, because we would probably say like Mide in German as well.
In version 3.1, our great hero, the Trailblazer, will act as an envoy, and along with their companions, set off for the Grove of Epiphany to continue
I
our
really
journey.
love this
The Grove
place.
of
The Grove of
Epiphany is a city-state that worships the
Epiphany.
Reason Titan, Circes.
Mm,
It's a cradle of
Circes.
knowledge for Amphorius, and maintains a good relationship with Akuma.
Okay, that's
Besides
good.
researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans, they also provide academic research support for the Flame Chase journey.
According to legend, at the dawn of their existence, the Reason Titan, Circes, descended in the form of a giant sacred tree. And around
I
their
mean,
roots,
we
a
have
large
seen
verdant forest
different
gradually
forms
formed.
that the Titans have
generous
taken,
Circes
right?
allowed
Because
those who sought
Oryx was
knowledge
just,
to study and rest there,
I don't even know
freely
what.
imparting the world's wisdom to the once ignorant mortals. Under their guidance, humanity built courtyards within the forest and established schools, which
Okay.
eventually evolved into the Grove of Epiphany we know today.
So it looks like Circes is our next target.
Exactly. Like Kefali, Circes is a titan friendly toward humanity, and
Okay,
has
that's
even
good.
willingly entrusted their core flame to the Grove for safekeeping.
That's great if there's no need for fighting. Just a
Wait,
peaceful retrieval.
We still
mission
need the
might be
core
much
flame
easier,
of
huh?
Circes, right?
Well, it's not quite so easy. The Grove of Epiphany holds an unwavering reverence for Circes. This core flame is something they'd be very reluctant to part with.
Exactly. That's why Akuma must dispatch an envoy to the Grove. In the
Okay.
3.1 storyline, the Trailblazer will engage in peaceful discussions about reclaiming the core flame with newfound Chrysos heir allies. Absolutely no fighting.
What?
Oh.
But
I
in the recent version
heard
trailer, enemies were swarming in
that
like
they
tide.
want to change how the story is proceeding. Like, I don't understand. People are complaining about the fights in the story. They are complaining about the length of the story. Guys, we don't have to finish the story in one day. I was like that as well. But to be honest, I was glad that it took like a little bit longer. Like, after I played it, like, I realized it was better for us to have like a longer story because we have to like wait at least, I don't know, 3 weeks or 4 weeks for a new patch to drop, right? So it doesn't really matter if you finish the story in like one go. You can do it over multiple times. And I don't really understand why the people complain about the fights. There will be less fights in the story. Like, if I remember correctly, we haven't really got too many fights in like Penacony. And I thought like Penacony was like so hard to process. I don't know, maybe it was because like if you don't have Acheron, you can't really go through like the places as fast. You have to fight, right? So I'm just skipping like the in-between fights. So I think it wasn't really that much, but we had a lot of areas to explore throughout the story. And I think that's what the people are complaining about is like if you have so many like areas, there are so many enemies, and if you don't have Acheron, you have to fight or you could run away, but at least you have to fight some fights. Amphorius is such a big chapter, and to be honest, I want to explore it like slowly and get everything that is possible. And yeah, I don't know why people are explaining
the
about
grove
it
was
or
recently
complaining
invaded by
about
the Black
this.
Tide.
What?
Since the Arabellica, a substance known as the Black Tide, has descended upon Amphorius, whether human or Titan, anyone affected by it loses their sanity. Nikador, once a stalwart defender against the Black Tide, naturally became the most severely corrupted Titan. With Nikador's
Yeah.
core flame reclaimed,
He
Castrum
was
Kremnos was left
crazy.
without its
He was
guardian
very
Titan. It
aggressive,
was entirely
right?
consumed by the Black Tide.
Mm.
Its spread has since accelerated, and now
Crazy.
the Grove is its next target.
We must hurry to save them and Cersei's core flame.
Exactly! The Grove's crisis cannot
So,
be
but
ignored.
I think the
Our
Black
Trailblazer will
Tide
once
might
again
be a
take on the heroic
Stellaron,
mission
right?
of
Or like
seeking and aiding
Stellaron
survivors,
disaster.
gathering intelligence about the catastrophe, and locating Cersei's
Okay.
core flame to bring it back to Akama. During this process, the
I heard they
Trailblazer will
also want to
encounter a
change
mysterious
like the
enemy
story
attempting to
in some
steal
kind
the
of
core
way,
flame.
or like the
masked figure
progress
shown
of the
fighting
story.
the Trailblazer in the trailer.
Oh,
The one with the mask and cloak.
what if this
He
really is
looked like a major
Thanatos?
villain.
Haikus. What faction do they belong to?
They're an
High
unknown
kiss.
enemy. This journey to the grove
maybe
may
it's
be
not
more perilous
Thanatos.
than expected.
For now, let's call them the Flame Reaver. And to help our
Flame
Trailblazer navigate their
Reaver.
hero's journey, I brought some intel about this Flame Reaver. In battle, the Flame Reaver can summon clones to fight alongside them. These clones
Okay.
can launch joint attacks with the Flame Reaver. Moreover, the Flame Reaver can
But this
absorb these
enemy,
clones to gain
oh,
buffs.
that's a nice
Consuming these
animation.
buffs
I love
allows
that.
the Flame Reaver to unleash even more devastating attacks.
But doesn't
That
this
may not be
enemy
a
look
problem
like?
for me. But
Wow.
an enemy using clones to
I
fight
want to
will surely
talk.
challenge.
It's like really hard for me to listen and to talk. So what I wanted to say is the anime looks a lot more related to the Black Tide because of like the animation style, the darkish slashes, you know.
The Trailblazer.
In combat, the Trailblazer must quickly eliminate
Isn't
the
it
clones
weird
to
that
prevent
we
the
are
Flame
starting
Reaver
with the
from
enemy?
launching joint attacks or gaining enhancements.
We usually start with the characters.
Honestly, I sometimes wish I had clones to help me manage life.
Be careful
true,
what
true,
you
true.
wish for. More clones
I need a clone that
facing
works for
more
me and
trials
makes
and
money. I don't want to
challenges.
work.
Speaking of
I
trials,
just want to chill
I've
my
always been
life
curious
and do
about
the things
trial
I love.
required to ascend as a demigod. Lady Trebios, you were the very first demigod,
Wait,
and
he was really
therefore
curious
first
about
Chrysos heir
that?
on this land to
What?
pass a
He
Titan's
didn't
trial.
seem to be
What
curious
exactly
about that
did
at
you go
all.
through when you received Yanis's core flame?
He didn't
This
want
is
the
a
core
bit
flame.
embarrassing to say, but we really can't remember those events from so long ago.
It happened during the Era Chrysia.
Oh,
For the people of Amphorius
wait, that's a long
now,
time ago, right?
it would be considered ancient history.
That's okay. With the
Crazy.
Trailblazer around, anything is possible. In the main storyline of version 3.1, the Trailblazer will harness the power of Oryx to stir up ripples
What
of
a
the
nice
past, guiding
place.
everyone to revisit that piece of history. We'll
Okay.
return to Treeby's homeland and show everyone the abyss of fate in its
Oh.
prime. Some long buried
So we
secrets
are
from
not
the Era
only
Chrysia will also
visiting,
be
like,
unearthed, becoming clear
An access
bit by bit.
place. We are also going back here.
So this is what the abyss of fate
I
looks
like
like in
this
its
that we are
heyday.
like seeing the map.
Nothing like the
like-
desolate state it's in now.
That's right.
I love that we are seeing the map like from the past as well. Wait, is that Oronix in the past? It is, right? What is that door? Oh, maybe that's a gate from
In the
Trivi.
distant past, the Abyss of Fate was a city called Yanisopolis.
Hmm.
It was Amphorius' sanctum of prophecy.
We have
the
seen a little
ultimate
bit of that.
destination for all pilgrims. And the place where the three Titans of Fate revealed their divine miracles.
It seems we'll have the chance to learn how humanity's first demigod came into being.
Nice. I love that.
Exactly. But let's leave it at that for now. Trailblazers, uncover this story for yourselves in the main storyline of version 3.1 and learn about Treeby's past. Now,
Nice.
let's take a look at the Treeby of today.
Okay, before we head into Trivi, or I can talk while we are watching her. I just wanted to say I actually already forgot it. But I am, like, I think 3.1 will be longer as well. because you have all like the trailer scenes, the fighting stuff, and also like the place of Anaxes, and then we have like part of Tribby. So I think it will be at least, I don't know what, 6 hours for like 2 maps?
Quick question. The one who popped out of the box holding a letter, was it Trian or Treenan?
Oh, I know this one. Treenan. It was Treenan.
I don't know which
Correct
one is
answer.
which, except for
Who was
Tribby.
Because they look so
But I
alike.
do really like
My
this
teachers
one.
often have people unfamiliar with them play the Guess Who I Am game in daily life.
The one who suggested this game. Could it be Trian?
Huh? Right again!
Like, she's the
course.
sleepy
The
one,
three of
she's
them
the
have
more
very different
normal one, and
personalities, making them
she's
easy
like
to
the
tell apart.
sassy one.
Treenan is silent and sharp with both eyes covered.
Mm.
Trian is mischievous little rascal with raised eyebrows.
Eh.
And Treby is the most outgoing and lively.
Typically, Treby is the main spokesperson, responsible for communicating with the Chrysos heirs. Treenan focuses on maintaining and interpreting prophecies, while
Okay.
Trian is primarily in charge of opening and maintaining the Century Gate.
So here's
okay.
a question for me. Why are there 3 of you identical little girls?
That relates to the duties of the Chrysos heirs. We were the world's first demigod, receiving the prophecy of deliverance from Kefali.
Deliverance.
To spread the
There it is
prophecy
again.
across Amphorius, we split into many versions of ourselves and used
Okay.
Yanis's Century Gate to travel quickly to various places.
Through our teacher's tireless efforts, the Chrysos heirs gradually united as allies.
Okay.
Because of this, our teacher holds great prestige among the Chrysos heirs.
But
We don't
speaking
see
of
them
opening
united,
gates,
because
Treenan
half of them are
previously
already
revealed that
demigods,
Trian
right?
is nearing her limit and might only be able to open the Sentry Gate twice more.
Don't scare me. So there's a limit to how many times the gate can be opened?
Using divine power to open the gate comes at a steep price. Every time the Sentry Gate is used, it takes something out of them. Over time,
God.
this deterioration reaches
I mean, how many
A
times
limit.
has she
Reaching
already
that limit
done
won't lead
this?
to
She
anything
has been
bad
living for like,
happening,
what, at least
will it?
1,000 years?
Losses are a constant on the flame
Go-
chase journey,
Go
among which
away.
even life itself holds little value.
Bro.
The weight of those words grows heavier,
Mm.
or perhaps clearer, over time.
I don't know,
dear.
like Mide
Why is
was
the
killed, but we
atmosphere
know that
so
he's immortal, so he should be fine. But what about Casteris? Like the
prepared for
enemy
whatever
slash
may come, and
Casteris. She
we
was
want
alive
all our
after
friends
that,
to
if
stay
I saw it
cheerful.
correctly, but
Albie, let's
I don't
introduce our
know, man.
authorities now.
All right, no problem. Treby is a quantum character following the path of harmony. In battle,
What
she
is that,
wields
a cannon?
rocket as her primary weapon.
A
For
rocket,
instance, she
okay.
can use the rocket to launch enemies and create a special dimension filled with stars and moons.
Wait, that's
While the dimension
cute.
is active, enemies take increased damage.
No
Wait,
matter
look at the
how many times I
background.
see
That's
it,
so cute.
this combat style doesn't get any less adorable.
Don't underestimate our rocket. It's a genius invention with precision targeting. We've refined it countless times. We also deal damage
She's
to
so
the enemy
funny.
with the highest remaining HP, depending on the number of enemies
Oh,
hit.
they have
The
her
more
in
enemies there
the
are,
Herda
the greater the
team.
damage we
No.
deal.
I actually
Additionally,
wanted to
when a
skip this
teammate
patch
uses
because I
their
want to
ultimate,
go for
we launch a
Anaxes and
follow-up attack
Caceres.
against
Like,
the enemy.
both of
even
them.
in ever-changing combat scenarios, Treby can work closely with various teammates to provide buffs. She can frequently trigger follow-up attacks, helping the
Okay.
team swiftly take down opponents.
Exactly! As a character following the path of harmony, Treby not only creates a more advantageous environment for her teammates, but is also a capable fighter herself. With Treby on the team, you might just unlock new levels of combat potential.
Indeed. Beyond aiding and guiding the Chrysos heirs on the flame chase journey, our teacher is also an essential ally in battle.
All right. Now that we've got to know Treby, let's move
That was
on to discuss
pretty-
another
wait,
key
that was so
character in
short.
version 3.1, Mighty! Without further ado, let's watch a video.
Let's go! He's such a fine man, bro. Look at him. drink your, like, what is it? Pomegranate juice or something like that. I love how he just fights with his hands. He doesn't need a weapon, he's just punching everyone. Wait, is that his ultimate animation? That's insane. He's summoning a throne.
The crown prince of Kremnos, warrior of Akama, a lone lion, a man among men.
He's hot, man.
Stop, Albie! Is it really that exciting?
It is.
To be honest, Mighty is my idol.
Nah.
He's the ideal version of myself. I aspire to be
Oh,
like
he
him.
calls him what,
Strong,
Mighty?
unyielding, a real tough
Or
guy.
Mighty?
No, a tough bird.
I
A
just call him
tough guy.
Me-Day.
Do you mean like bathing in molten iron, Mr. Albert?
Huh?
Or perhaps drinking the blood of your enemies?
That's fake.
Maybe
told us
drinking
that.
some of Kremnos' signature pomegranate juice, doing push-ups,
See?
you know,
See?
stuff like that.
It was mentioned in a quest.
Oh.
Give me 500 push-ups. I'll count. Start.
Okay.
Let's focus on the show
500.
first. Doing so many push-ups on the spot isn't appropriate, and viewers wouldn't enjoy watching it either.
Don't
I can
be
do
so
maybe
sure.
10.
Definitely wouldn't. Back to the topic. In the previous story, against Nikidor's attack, Mighty single-handedly held back the rampaging Titan, buying precious time for his companions. He's so cool.
Because he's
Handsome.
immortal and he doesn't
Totally.
care
Even
if
though
he
he
dies,
might seem
right?
unapproachable at first, once you get to know him, you'll see he's super reliable.
He
Through
is,
rigorous
he's good. I
self-discipline,
really
day
like
in
him.
and day out, he's always ready
And like
to
he and
step up
Finan,
at
they are the
critical moments.
perfect duo. They are so
If I
funny.
had such a dependable and capable leader, I'd follow him to the ends of the earth.
Me
But
too.
There's a line in this character description that really caught my attention.
Yes? What is it?
The blood of patricide flows through Kremnos' royal line. Ooh, sounds like Mighty bears a heavy past.
Mm.
Castrum Kremnos has a tradition of being crowned in blood.
He
Since
killed
its
his
founding,
father.
Every new king
I mean,
of
his
Castrum
father
Kremnos
was-
has killed the reigning king to claim the throne. Without
It's actually
exception.
tradition,
Yikes.
if I remember
So that's how
correctly.
it is
But
in a city
like
that
his
worships
father was
strife,
insane, and I don't
bloody
know if
succession to
his
the throne.
father
Because
killed
of this
his
tradition
mother or
and
like
a
poisoned
prophecy
her or
foretelling
whatever,
Mighty's
something like
eventual
that.
ascension, his father cast him into the Sea of Souls shortly after his birth, attempting to kill him before he could grow up.
That's so cruel! How
True,
could
true,
he
true.
bring himself to do that?
But in the end, Mighty returned to Castrum Kremnos with an immortal body. He led the discontented citizens of Kremnos away from their mad king, wandering the lands and waging war until he joined the flame chase journey.
We learned this in a
Doesn't
side
kill 'em only
quest.
makes them stronger, huh? But why did Mighty refuse the core flame of strife and give it to Finan instead? His
Yeah.
combat prowess, if he accepted it, he'd surely become the most powerful demigod, an unstoppable force on the flame chase.
It doesn't make sense. The
Strife,
book is saying he
slaughter,
is Strife.
Glory.
The
These have
book
been the
says it
traditions
in
of
the game.
Kremnoans and their destiny for 1,000 years.
Yeah, I kind of get
But
it.
is this destiny truly what the Kremnoans deserve? I
Well,
refuse to let such a bloody tradition continue.
But Dee, the Kremnoan people in Akama have always expected you to ascend the throne,
mm,
lead them back to their homeland, and restore their glory. Now that we've
He still
reclaimed Nikador's core flame
can
and located the
change
whereabouts of
things.
Castrum Kremnos, how will you answer their expectations?
mm.
Give me more time to think.
Ah, as the last prince, he is burdened with the fate of an entire kingdom. He must consider
my
their
boy.
honor and sense of belonging while forging a truly beneficial
I'm
path for
starting
them.
to get
Oh,
attached
what
like
a
a
heavy
lot
task.
to these
As
characters,
for Mighty's
and
decision
in the
and
end
the
they will
fate of the
probably all
criminals.
die, and I
Stay
will be
tuned
so
for the
sad and
Trailblaze
just
mission
crying in a
version
corner.
3.1. No matter what, I can guarantee one thing. When Mighty is around, he'll have your back, especially in battle.
Mm.
Mighty is an imaginary character following the path of destruction.
Why?
In combat,
Why is he
leverages his
imaginary? Why
undying
not
body
fire?
to engage the enemy. His undying
Bro.
nature grants him an extremely high max HP.
In
Okay.
battle, I utilize my HP advantage against the enemy.
Oh, they show him together
By
with
consuming my
Tribby.
HP, I also unleash even greater power.
Exactly.
I don't like when they do
Mighty
this.
keeps track of his total HP lost during.
Because this seems like he needs her. Because usually they show like the 4-star alternatives, and now they are showing them with like Tribby and Sunday. And also Luocha. Those are not 4-star versions, bro. I don't know why they do this now. Like, usually they just show us free to play options. They had like Serval with like Herda, right? But they had Herda and Tribby. So I don't know. Do they not function in like any other teams besides like, I don't know, 5-star version teams? Because this is all 5 stars. That's weird.
In combat, once the accumulated loss reaches a certain threshold, he enhances himself, fully demonstrating his prowess as the Kremnoan warrior.
Because imagine he
time,
needs
He
Tribby
unleashes
in
a
some
storm
kind of
attacks
way,
on his
then you
enemies,
have to pull for
dealing massive
both of
damage
them.
and showing them the wrath of Kremnos' crowned prince.
Wow!
I love his animations.
So
He's so cool.
imposing, like a lion dominating the
Hmm?
battlefield.
In my enhanced state, I sacrifice defense for greatly increased HP and max HP. As my HP continues to drop, my abilities transform
Oh, that's
further,
why he needs
delivering even more
Luocha,
destructive
right?
blows to my enemies.
To like heal
A
him.
warrior rejected by death. Let's battle
Wait,
till
he
the
can
world's
revive
final
himself.
breath.
A truly death-defying combat style.
Mm.
The spirit of Kremnoan
Charge and restore the next instant of Godslayer be God will prioritize ultimate designated enemy target. Wait, so does he do this revival thing like one time or like every time he dies? If he does it like every time, that's too OP, right?
warriors is no joke.
All right, next, let's take a look at version
Ah,
3.1's
cute.
banners.
In
I love
version
her light
3.1's first half
cone.
warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character, Tribby! The limited 5-star light cone, if time were a flower, will also have a boosted
If
drop rate.
time were a
Version
flower.
3.1 second half warp event.
Okay, oh, he's
Trailblazers
together
can
with
acquire the limited
Shui
5-star
and Natasha
character,
and
Mighty.
Arlen.
The limited 5-star light cone, Flame
Ooh,
of
I
Blood,
love his light
Blaze
cone
My
as
Path,
well.
will also have a boosted drop rate.
Additionally, these characters and
Oh,
light cones
Yunli.
will be rerun. And all right, time
And
for a short break.
Huohuo.
The
Okay.
program will resume in just a few moments.
I mean, Huohuo is not a bad pull, right? She's actually a very capable healer, and like, I think she's good for energy recharge. I don't know. I'm bad with this. Okay.
Welcome back. Now let's take a look at the new content coming in version
Oh,
3.1.
new Divergent
First, the
Universe.
Divergent Universe will introduce a brand new research topic related to Amphorius.
Okay, nice.
Divergent universe? What's that?
Oh, right. Mighty, you might not know yet. Simply put, it's a study on mortals and fate. As mentioned earlier in the program in version 3.1, the Trailblazer will head to the Grove of Epiphany, a renowned academic institution in Amphorius. The scholars of the Grove wove vast amounts of knowledge into the memory of the sacred tree. However, due to the corrosion of the Black Tide, much of this network has decayed, leaving only fragments of text intact.
Is that a
Therefore,
pet?
The Grove's
And this
librarians
is like
hope the Trailblazer
a
can
new
become the
avatar
inheritor
for like
of this
phone
library's
thingy,
knowledge,
right?
preserving these
They
memories,
look nice.
passing on the flame of Amphorus' civilization.
Even in this era of endless strife and the relentless black tide, as long as true history remains, the flame of civilization will endure.
To be
That's right.
honest, I
Grove not
am
only collects
enjoying
myths
this
and
update
histories
the
of
most.
Amphorius,
I enjoy the
but also
planet
records
and the
the
story around the
Trailblazer's
planet
journey.
and
By
the
integrating
characters.
Titan
Like,
technology,
Amphorius
they've
is going to be
created
my favorite
Divergent Universe
planet out of all of them.
Hero.
Since it's Titan technology, it's bound to be distinct from the Divergent universe the audience is familiar with. Whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, in Divergent Universe Protean Hero, you must have one.
Oh, we still have a little
This
bit to
time,
go.
the battles revolve around the day and night system.
Oh,
First,
wait,
each
I
battle
love
alternates
that.
between day and night. These two states bring different boosts to combat, and additional effects occur during transitions between day and night. At the start of exploration,
That is so
Trailblazers
cool.
must choose the state that best suits their team's traits.
As
I
exploration
love
progresses,
that.
after entering a certain number of domains, Trailblazers can also select a
Wow.
day and night blessing, known as Golden Blood's Boons.
I also love the
blessings take
book.
effect
The
during the
as of
corresponding
written
state.
gives like so much,
Trailblazers can choose
I don't know,
different branches of
story, and
blessings
the
to
side
further
quests
enhance
are
combat
interesting as
effectiveness in
well.
specific states.
The figures appearing on the day and night blessings look so familiar. Why is that?
Oh,
Indeed.
Mira.
This is also Titan technology and another highlight of Divergent Universe Protean Hero.
She's so pretty.
The new day and night system and its blessings are closely tied to the Titans and the Chrysos heirs.
In version 3.1's Divergent Universe, 6 types of Titan Odes will be available for Trailblazers to experience. More
Wait. Can we go back a little bit? So we have strife, then we have death. Who was that again? Romance. I guess it's Yanis the Passage. And then we have like the Ocean Titan. Okay.
Odes will be available for Trailblazers to experience. More will be introduced in future versions.
Each Titan Ode corresponds to a different buff system. Trailblazers just need
Okay.
to select the most suitable Titan Ode for their team to tackle challenges with ease.
The
Nice.
girls' Divergent Universe offers the most authentic Amphorian experience.
Clearing the
Wait, I really
Divergent
love that.
Universe
That's such a
also
good
rewards
idea.
Branch of Rights. This can be used in the Titan Ode section to unlock more buffs and upgrade them, as well as uncover the corresponding Titans' mythological tales.
Oh no, now I
My
have to
3
read
dear
the
guests,
Divergent
please
Universe.
Choose your Titan.
We're curious about how many Titan stories the Grove has interpreted. So let's go with the one we're most familiar with, Gate of Infinity.
If I could learn more about the past of Nestia and the other Titans, I'm sure it would give the Flame Chase journey a
Oh wait,
clearer
there is.
direction.
Oh, that was the
I'll choose.
trickery.
Chrysalis of Gold.
Lance of Fury.
Mm,
Let me
of
witness
course.
the kind of glory you held in the past.
Ooh, excellent choices. Everyone has very clear goals.
After all that, which Titan will you choose, Albert?
Caster is.
The answer lies in the name of this Divergent Universe, Protean Hero. The mysteries of Titan
Protean
technology
Hero,
hold
remember-
endless possibilities.
I'm always hearing
I firmly
Protein
believe
Hero.
I'll explore more. I'll uncover more
bro.
fun, intriguing, and Albert-appropriate ways to play. Besides the day and night system and Titan blessings, the Divergent Universe Protean Hero also brings more Protean challenges to the Trailblazers. This Divergent Universe's Conundrum mode will introduce
Wait, what
astronomical
team was
division
that? Blade
gameplay.
and Jinglio?
Although heroes have countless facets, no matter their nature, they all make choices to climb to higher peaks and experience more intense battles.
But for novices like me, who are unfamiliar with the Divergent Universe, what if they can't figure it out?
Don't worry. The Divergent Universe of version 3.1 not
I
only
love
includes
how
an
it looks.
astronomical division mode, but also adds a strategy system. Trailblazers
Okay.
can view and apply strategies and even like and save them. After
Okay,
applying a
that's
strategy,
cute.
the system will give a corresponding recommendation to the Trailblazer based on their currently owned equations, weighted curios, and team lineup. Additionally, in the selection interface for equations and weighted curios, the system will suggest the optimal options.
This way,
Okay.
you can easily follow the guide and enjoy a smoother experience in the Divergent Universe. Through the strategy system, you can also jump to an external webpage for more information or even upload your own strategies.
nice.
Not only that, in Divergent Universe Protean Hero,
Tears of
enemy drops will
Soul.
also transform into special materials.
Enemy drops. Are you referring to the materials used for character ascension and traces leveling?
Correct. When
Okay.
you're short on materials for
So those are
character
the new
ascension or
tiers.
traces leveling, the enemy drops can be automatically exchanged for these special materials. Moreover, this update adds a new exchangeable 5-star Remembrance light cone in Herta's store. Rewards like avatars and phone wallpapers from Divergent Universe, the human comedy, will also become available in Herta's store.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
In
Wait,
addition
but
to
I
the
need
thrilling
to.
challenges of the Divergent Universe,
Probably
version
like the
3.1
Remembrance
also
Trailblazer
brings
will need the
lighthearted
light
and adorable
cone,
events for
right?
Trailblazers.
First up, let me introduce the Awoo firm.
What the hell is that?
Oh,
Oh, a new chat bubble.
Wait, wrong species. The Awoo here refers to the chimeras of Amphorius.
Oh, so that's what chimeras sound like.
That's right. Chimeras are artificially nurtured, adorable little creatures. The residents of Amphorius train these chimeras to help with simple tasks. And the Awoo
They are
firm
so
is the
cute.
organization they work for.
Chimeras have to go to work too?
Surprised, Mr. Albert? The war with Nigador caused significant damage
I
to
really love
Akima.
this
There's a
one.
lot
It
of
looks
urgent
so
work to be
cute.
done, and chimeras are indispensable in the
Why
reconstruction
not
efforts.
give us one as a
However,
pet?
among the chimeras, there's a particular squad that hasn't been performing up to expectations lately.
So, Trailblazers can take on the role of manager, personally helping the Chimera Squad turn things around and become the strongest team of all.
The work
Okay.
objectives are clear, but how do we achieve them?
When it comes to work, each chimera has different strengths and, of course, shortcomings. Trailblazers can assign suitable chimeras to tasks, adjust the team
Cute.
composition based on their traits, and create the strongest squad possible. After that, the chimeras will automatically carry out their work. As the manager, Trailblazers just need to supervise.
The leaderboard will show team rankings. Keep aiming for a higher performance ranking to help the Chimeras outperform other squads and become the ultimate
Okay.
workplace champions.
Doesn't sound too hard.
That's
Even
cute.
someone like Finan could handle this with ease.
Eh.
Right?
Don't be so mean to Snowy.
Oh, I didn't see her.
And don't underestimate the Chimeras, Dee. Each one has a unique name, appearance, and personality.
They're
As
so
a manager,
cute. Look
you
at the
need to
little
understand your
wings.
employees to assign tasks effectively. Plus, there are some tricky characters to watch out for.
Star Rail, give
For
me
example, there's
plushies.
Shockforce,
Now.
who's overly eager, and Old Honest, who silently endures everything. I can't. What are these names?
Okay.
All right. Let's move on to the next version event.
Recently,
City
in Akima,
appraisal.
there's been a surge of counterfeit antiques made with cutting-edge technology, conning many residents. In the event Holy City Appraisals, Trailblazers will assist Theodoros, the antique shop owner, in appraising these treasures
Okay.
and cleaning up the antiques market.
Appraisals? Well, Finan's weird hobbies are rubbing off on others.
True.
Ugh. Besides, how can the Trailblazers, as outsiders, appraise Amphorius' antiques?
But Finan was in
Worry,
the
it's
trailer.
simple.
So,
Trailblazers only need to submit different materials
that
to Theodoros
means-
daily, and the rest will be handled by him.
Wait, let me think
Promise there will
about this.
be no shortage of fun appraisal stories and plenty of rewards for Trailblazers.
So it means that he has finished his trial if he's
Okay,
like back
now let's
from
take
the
a short
trial,
break, and the show will
right?
resume when we're back.
Okay. Last thingy to skip.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Up next,
Gift of
we have a
Odyssey
few more
is
version
back.
updates to share with everyone.
I heard from the Trailblazer about an old friend called the Gift of Odyssey.
That's right. In version 3.1, Trailblazers can once again earn a 10 warp reward through the Gift
Nice.
of Odyssey check-in event.
I will still save up though
Additionally,
for like
version
Casterus and
3.1 introduces
Nexus.
some new materials for everyone.
So I
Stagnant
hope I
Shadow,
don't need
Shape of
trivia for
Jelly
any of
Moon,
those
and
teams
Stagnant
then,
Shadow, Shape of
but
Slogjaya will be
I mean a
available
Nexus
soon.
could be used with
Successfully
like
challenging these
Herta,
will provide
right?
Treebees and Mighty's ascension materials respectively.
okay.
Amphorius also brings new golden calyxes. Now you can farm credits and experience materials there too.
Version
Okay.
3.1 also introduces 2 new sets of planar ornaments. Bone
Cute,
Collection
but
Serene
I
Domain
think they
and Giant Tree of Wrapped Brooding. You
yeah,
can
they
quickly
look like
obtain them through the
Caceres and
planar ornament
Nexus
extraction function
ones,
in
right?
Divergent Universe.
In version 3.1, the planar fissure and realm of the
Okay.
strange events will also return.
Love it.
Completing them will earn you double rewards.
Exactly! And that's not all. Version 3.1 brings several system optimizations to Trailblazers. First, the material synthesis system will be optimized. The process
Okay,
of synthesizing
again.
trace materials will become much more convenient.
Does that mean we can synthesize purple materials directly from green ones?
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
This eliminates some of the cumbersome extra steps.
Moreover, the build guide will also receive an update. In version
Okay.
3.1, when you set a character as the build target, the Interastral Peace Handbook will display all the materials needed for building that character,
Nice,
along
that's a
with shortcuts
good
to relevant
addition.
stages to farm
So I
those
don't have to
materials.
search.
After each preview ends, Trailblazers can even set newly revealed characters as their build target and start farming the necessary materials in advance.
Oh, that's great!
Wait, that's
It
good.
makes preparation so much easier.
And it looks
Yeah.
like we received a special announcement from the project team. Let's
Okay.
take a look.
大家好，我是崩坏系列 IP 烧鸡。在文法罗斯3.0版本上线后，我们收到了来自开拓者的许多反馈和建议。从
Oh no, this is what I saw. This is what I saw.
结果来看
What I've
3.0 的
talked
一些
about
内容
before.
它最终
People
呈现出来的效
complaining.
果是不够理想的。
Didn't achieve the result we were aiming for. Wait, why? Amphorius was not bad. The start of Amphorius was really good. I liked it. Yes, people were complaining about how long it is, but that is so mean. I think they did a great job with Amphorius.
以开拓任务为例，有时为了打开一扇门要反复推球，或是在直面泰坦前还要四处跑来跑去，这种疲惫的感受实在不符合星穹铁道一贯的基调。所以这
I have to correct you. I'm sorry. Like, Honkai Star Rail is doing this for a while now. That they are. I do understand that you have to like fill the story and not just sit here and read dialogue. That's why they implemented, I think, a lot of maps for us to go around and do like puzzles and stuff like that. But they could have shortened it a little bit. Like the way to Oronix, I think, was way too long. Just give me the trial with the scale and everything else could have been. I get that, you know, the feeling of fatigue. But Honkai Star Rail is doing this a long time now. Because if I remember right, I thought the same with like a part of the Cianjulofu story, that it was so boring in between, you know. So I get what he means, but like in general, I think the Amphorius experience was very good.
这段时间，我们一直在对主线体验
OK
进行审视和优化，包括已上线的3.0和后续所有版本的内容。除了先前在开发者电台提到的阅读减负和解谜优化，我们同时也在对任务流程进行重新编排。以
Okay.
3.0版本为例，开拓者在前往过去的旋风城
To the
时，
past in
不再
Castro
需要折
Premise.
返跑图，而是从初始位置开始，通过一条便捷的道路就能直入主题。而原本这里的玩法
OK
会被安排到主线外，成为开拓者自由探索的选项。当然，还有对白、演出、探索。开拓任务的体验是综合结果。我们会在未来的每一个版本，在方方面面做更细致的打磨，力求给大家带来更好的内容。
开拓者好。
But I really think it is good that they are addressing this and that they are doing changes. But I don't want too many major changes about the dialogues. I think this time the dialogues were so good, even though like the playtime was so long. I don't want to miss like what they were telling us, you know. I think it was very good compared to like Penacony. I was really overwhelmed with Penacony. I hope like from the storytelling part they don't really change anything. I hope they just like organize the puzzles a little bit better and the fights, and yeah, just sometimes we don't have to do like a whole area in all during like the main story quest. We can do it aside from the story while exploring. That's totally fine, I think.
我是游戏设计 Punk， 除了像刚才烧鸡老师说的，我们也正在调整3.1及其后续版本的游戏内容。 以3.1版本为例，我们降低了地图中的敌人数量，并剥离了部分主线流程中的谜题，希望保证谜题与剧情的结合更加紧密，且不致有很强的打断感。
It makes
在人们的
sense.
设计中，地图中有几处扎格列斯之手玩法，开拓者需要多次切换操作视角，但其实只是为了打开一条通路。在复盘过程中，我们意识到这样的设计不仅繁琐，也没有很强的趣味性。于是我们将这些并不有趣的流程从主线中删去，但是仍会保留地图中围绕这些扎格列斯之手的谜题设计，供抱有探索欲的开拓者自行发现。希望我们的调整能让开拓者更好地
I
探索
think
蒙
that's
塔罗
good.
斯。
I think it's good that they are changing it so that you can go back and explore and do the puzzles. I do think we don't need all the puzzles in the story. That's a good change. I really like that.
享受解谜乐趣，同时也欢迎开拓者提出更多的建议和反馈。
Thanks, Project Team. All right. Whew.
Good.
That brings us to the end of today's special program.
I
Any
really
final
like that.
thoughts from our
They're
guests?
doing a great job.
I hope everyone enjoys diving deeper into Amphorius' story. We can't wait to create more memories with all of you.
May your blade never break, but forever press forward.
There are still countless details in Amphorius waiting to be discovered. I hope you'll forge deeper bonds with this world and its people.
And of course, there are plenty of chimeras waiting for us to lead them. Well, thank you to all our viewers for tuning in. And now, the version 3.1 special program has come to an end. That's a wrap. Bye-bye.
To be honest, I think it was very good. I am impressed. I like that they are addressing changes and that they are like answering to people's complaints and trying to make this a more, enjoyable like experience for everyone. And I think it is good to change a few puzzle things and enemies during the story, because it is so time consuming to like fight every enemy on the map. Yeah, I do really understand that. I hope they will keep the pace of the story. I think it was really good. And I think the story would have progressed, faster if it weren't for like all the puzzles and all the maps and all the things we had to do. But yeah, I really like that. I really like the special program. I love the Divergent universe and everything around Amphorius. I'm very excited for that. Maybe that's just the reason why I'm so like immersed in all of this. I really love the Amphorius story and like everything around it. It's very fascinating for me. So yeah, the video is long enough. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Make sure to check out my other video where we are heading back to the trailer and like react to the trailer again and try to see if we missed something or what could have happened there. So yeah, as always guys, thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.